Let's go. We got a huge box of the Wyatt 6 action figures. We have new members, old members, as well as members that will also be added to this collection as we go on further into the video, you guys. You got to stay tuned. We have a sneak peek of what's to come here in the near future as far as future members. Yes, be sure to drop a like if you would want to see Mattel come in here and make their own version of Uncle Howdy, or really anybody that's part of the group, man. I feel like they're going to do some great stuff. But for me, I can't wait, man. It's probably going to take about a good 12 months or so before they unveiled something pieced together. And this is kind of something that has been in the works. If you guys have been on the channel long enough, you guys know that we've kind of made our own representations, but slight changes. Obviously, he's got the longer hair now. I'm going to do the skin tone on this. Riotzoo, he's going to provide the rest of the casted head scans for the rest of the members that you will not see in this box, which is pretty exciting, you guys, because there is so much to cover here, especially when you're talking about Loomis. He has made a return comeback. We haven't seen this man in quite some time, so seeing him here as Mercy the Buzzard, I can definitely attest that this should be something great. Now, this head scan right here, this is a temporary, as I did mention. Rio is going to be providing some of the upgrades right here in future videos, so be sure to hit the subscribe and turn on that notification bell if you guys don't want to miss Mercy the Buzzard or really anybody else that's on schedule here. Now, as far as the rest of the figure, this is kind of like a mixed blend. I'm going to go ahead and cover the scan because we have seen Loomis in the figure line before, except it was basic and it didn't work. So what did we do? We converted him, bro. We turned him up into Ultimate Edition, and I think this definitely works. I actually take that back. This is an Elite mixed in with some of the basic features, such as his arms, because obviously we can't replicate the damn man's arms. I do want to change the style of pants. He does have a black design now, which this green, yeah, it didn't work. I mean, it worked before the whole Wyatt 6, but now having that mixed in with that Seth Rollins vest, bro, I love this. I feel like Loomis is going to get turned up really from what he was doing before. Now, as far as the Witch, this is kind of like a mix mash of different characters. I mean, not just in WWE, but if you guys ever watched Stranger Things, the figure that actually ended up coming with that did have a removable mask. So I actually ended up utilizing that scan right there on her, and I think that works really good. And of course, Ms. Elizabeth, ooh, yeah, the Macho Man would be proud to see her dress on her. And again, temporary pieces. I do have the Witch also on schedule for a future figure update, so be sure to stay tuned, man. I can't wait. For right now, this is all it's gonna have to do, man. We gotta make some improvises, we gotta make some changes, and we also have to have Ramblin' Rabbit. I'm going to go ahead and call it that because you guys damn well know that this man, he was a scaredy cat. Like back in the early days when we're talking about the Firefly Funhouse, this guy was scared of everything. But now he has returned as this 6'8" monster. Now, yes, for right now, we are using bits and pieces of old figures that we have seen right there, but I think it works. This jacket actually ended up coming off that Bray Wyatt figure, the WWE Superstars, or was it the Masters of the Universe? I believe it was the Masters of the Universe, and I feel like that jacket was perfect representation as far as Eric Rowan's jacket on Monday Night Raw. So pretty cool, man. Again, temporarily placeholder. That mallet actually ended up coming off the Bludgeon Brothers, which I actually got over there, and we'll go ahead and talk about those in just a sec. I want to cover this box, and I want to cover all the members that are part of it. Going further in, we're going to continue this. We added our own little touch, and I feel like our own little touch is an understatement. Oh, man. I love this. Every time I look at this, it actually makes me smile, bro. This is actually the El Torito figure, and it's like a mini-me version of The Fiend mixed in with a little bit of what we did get with that Masters of the Universe. So that jacket that you're seeing over there, it's the same figure. We got those black bands. It's just a little extra touch. And of course, this one was based off the Ultimate Edition scan. And this is a little fantasy. This is kind of like the Puppet Master. If I were to go ahead and say this, this could be a perfect character, right? That could hide behind the Firefly Funhouse, and he could play all the puppets. He'd be like, yeah, I got Mercy the Buzzard, and we got a miniature version of really all the characters, because Mattel has released them. This Witch right here, I take that back. The doll, not the Witch. This actually came with Alexa Bliss, and it worked out pretty good. It's got a couple of points of articulation. I don't want to get too much into depth because we have covered these on the channel. But yes, we got Huskus the Pig. We got good old Vinny. And we got customs, just beyond customs, man. Now, here's the thing. something about like every character that they have like represented here as far as the Wyatt, we've done it up, bro. Like long before Mattel stepped in here, we actually ended up putting in our own touch. So this was the very first representation of Bray Wyatt right here on the channel, as well as, no, take that back, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and then we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. And this was an upgrade from Eric Rowan. Like right before he had left WWE, Mattel had released this basic figure, and I did put the arms from that. I feel like the only way to get the tattoo work is to do an arm swap. You do lose points of articulation, but I feel like this Eric Rowan, like the last departure before his WWE run, bro, it needed to happen. Now BEW, he's been on the works here on the channel so many times. This right here, a nice little addition to the fam. I feel like this one represented him really clear. Now keep in mind, this is not an exact mask of that. This was actually the one that was going to be unveiled to the public. So I do believe that the same creator that ended up making this mask, apart from BEW, was actually the man behind the actual Fiend mask. So pretty neat. Now, as far as basics, yeah, they've gotten quite a bit. We've gotten this one, which, again, this ended up working for me until we finally got like the official ringside exclusive. We'll get into that in just a sec. This next one right here, this one is kind of like something that we might see here probably in the next couple of weeks. Now, we haven't met the final and sixth member, and I actually have my own guesses as to who it could be. Now, this one is a custom, and I feel like this one would probably fit best as opposed to what we did get from Mattel, because we did get one. We got one in Ultimate Edition. We got one in Elite. This is the Ultimate, and the reason I know that is because of the shoes, man. So some upgrades we could do within these parts that we have gotten, whether we got to do the Witch or whether we got to do Alexa Bliss, we got some great stuff to work with. Another custom on the channel, Return Burnt Fiend Extra Crisp. This one right here, yeah, why the crap not, bro? It needed to play out, and I feel like this one definitely did some justice, bro. And I believe that this scan, actually, not, I don't know. I have to go back on the channel. It's been a long while, but Mattel did actually bring their own version of it, which we will get into it just a sec. Part of it is in there, but nonetheless, here are kind of the remaining bits of the official Mattel release. So Burnt Fiend mixed in with some Ultimate Edition, and I wanted to do the hands. Like, I didn't just want to do the mask and call it a day. I mean, part swaps can only be done to an extent unless if you take it to the next realm, and we definitely took it to the next realm. Now, if you're wondering why the hell Bray Wyatt has been decapitated, well, I'm going to tell you this right now. Right here, bro. We actually made a custom, a bigger version, and Mattel still has yet to release it. So at some point, Mattel, you guys got to drop a like. You got to make sure that Mattel knows that we need an upscaled version of Bray Wyatt or The Fiend. This is just a temporary. I was using the scan, which, you know what? In its own right, it definitely works. I like it. Love it. And then we're going to go further in because we got the brothers, right? No, technically they're not brothers, but they might as well be. I feel like these two have spent enough time on the road not to be considered brothers. And why would we not add them to this amazing collection when you're talking about the Wyatt 6? Keep in mind, old members, new members, and one member that I feel like a lot of people forgot, right here, Daniel Bryan. Yes, 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 except in this era, it was no, no, no. Eventually, he ended up turning on him, and then, yeah, it didn't play out very long. Here is the latest version of the Ultimate Edition. So we've seen a couple of different versions. This one is obviously representing something from the later days, right before the man got extra crispy. And we got tons of basics, bro. So we got basic number 1. We got basic with a jacket. We got basic with, I don't know what the... I don't know why we put this on here. This one was based off that Build-A-Figure. But again, we had to put our own touch to it. And then this is that one that I was telling you guys, that WWE Masters of the Universe. So that jacket, the original jacket that ended up coming with it, is the one that you're seeing right there on Rowan, which again, it works. But at the end of the day, we need our upgrades, bro. We need Mattel to give us Bray Wyatt in literally any era, genre, whichever way they want to represent the lad. I feel like this one, this is a fix-up. Would you guys call it a fix-up custom? Or would you guys call it just a fix-ski-up-ski? I don't know. A couple of different parts mixed in, but definitely something to consider. Look at this. Basic party on the continuation. What the hell is you doing in that? We got Braun freaking Strowman. And if you're going to talk about like the Wyatt 6 and whatnot, I feel like the best version of that right there. We had the Black Sheep, which in his own right, this worked out. But that one, a million times better. Love that mask. We also got the Elite, which I believe the scan, yeah, it's buried in there. I see ya. I see the scan to my Elite. We got to pop that sucker back on there. And then we got, yes, we got Sister. No, this is the Witch. So we got the Witch, which we got what is it? The real version, the doll version, and the in-between. So we'll put that right there. That way she's got a little fam to go up alongside some bobbleheads. So yeah, Bray Wyatt, he's been in all kinds of toy lines. This one right here, very hard to get. They actually ended up making a couple of different versions. You could have either A, gotten this one, or B, there was a Christmas version. And this one, this is that Elite Alexa Bliss that I was telling you about, which, again, definitely worked for its time. And then these little rubber guys, bro, you could have gotten right there. I think these were from WWE Shop. And all these had come out before the Mattel releases. So you damn well know we needed to add it to the collection. Huskus the Pig, we love it. And then last, certainly not least, we have the zombie version right there of Bray Wyatt, which it's freaking insane, bro. I love that. I feel like that whole toy line was definitely an understatement. Now, let's get into a little bonuses for all those that ended up staying to the end of the video. Right there, probably the best two elites when you're talking about Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Now, the Rabbit, this is like the nice version. I feel like this is probably the clean Sunday version of the Rabbit, and then later on, well, you guys damn well know what ended up happening. And then ringside exclusive, hands down my favorite, Bray Wyatt. When I think of Bray Wyatt, I feel like this one is the one that comes clear to mind with the rocking chair. So having that up alongside Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, mwah! Now, as far as the rest right here, yeah, we got some different ones. We got a little bonus one right here. This one is actually Randy Orton, and this is where I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the potential members that we might see be unveiled right here for the final and sixth member. So either A, it'll be Randy Orton, B, probably the most common one, Alexa Bliss, or C, the Black Sheep. Why would you guys not want to see the Black Sheep? I feel like he's an important member of the Wyatt fam and one that needs to bring back his representation of him. But give me your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of all these figures. Do you guys plan on adding these to your collection once Mattel finally unveils it? Do you guys plan on dropping a like so Mattel knows that we need every update version of this? You guys got to go in the comments right now. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you, my friends, on the next one. Here we have the last and final member. We got Huskus the Pig. So if you ended up staying till the end of the video, tell me in the comments right now. Hero Figz, I am at the end of the video. I am watching the debut of the pig. And look, it's not a WWE Mattel figure, but, you know, we make work with what we've got. And this is actually based off one of the NECA horror figures. I did improvise. I had to cut the sleeves, but underneath the sleeves was just plain but black skin tone, which kind of takes away from the allure. But I think it works, man. I do plan on getting that update here soon, so definitely stay tuned. I cannot wait to see the whole faction rounded up officially in Mattel Figgy form. Again, only 1 of 5. We got the last member, so definitely turn on that notification bell if you don't want to miss the updates on the scans, as well as, of course, the last and final 6th member of the Wyatt 6.